going on, guys? MariK here, back with another Dragon Ball Super video. Today we've got more Draft Box 6 reveals. We're going in with blue, and this has got to be easily one of my favorite reveals since, I don't know, probably set 9, because we've got support for our favorite archetype, finally, after all these times, after all the freaking surveys we submitted. The Bandai's like, hey, what would you like to see next? I want to see this, damn it. And damn it, we finally got it. First up, we've got Cybermen Infinite Swarm. He's a specified 2 cost, 10,000 power. His activate main for +1 says play 1 Cybermen token, 5,000, 5,000, meh. And for -1, activate main, remove 1 of your Cybermen tokens from the game, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost 2 or less, place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. It's not terrible. You're not really going to do a whole lot with it. You're going to play a token, remove a token, play a token, remove a token. But if it's only going to get rid of 2 costs or less, granted, I think it'd be a little busted to get rid of more than that, but it's good early game pressure. Then we've got my boy, Bardock the Final Spark. He's a 2 cost, 15,000. His permanent says this skill can't be negated in any area, and this card can't be played from any area using skills. Sad for us blue boys, because we could have used that, the combo trunks from the starter deck, Vegeta deck, to play him out turn 1, but oh well. So auto says, if your leader card is a blue Saiyan card, when this card is KO'd by an opponent's skill, place this card in your energy from your drop area. That is fucking cool. And it doesn't specify it has to be blue BARDOCK CREW. I kind of really wish it did. Just because, well, then you can use, I mean, basically you can use it in anything. Which, I mean, fuck it. I guess I'll put him in Goku Black. They look the same. They have the same hair. Technically the same familial DNA. So, blue Saiyan card, he's KO'd. But he has to be KO'd by a skill, so you can't just really spam it out and then hope he's going to end up in your energy. But be cool nonetheless. Then we've got a 3 cost, 30,000 vanilla Bardock. Looks pretty dope, but I don't play vanilla, so I might scoop up a foil one just because he's my boy Bardock. But other than that, you know, here you go for all you vanilla Goku play. I don't know, do the vanilla decks even play 3 drops? I thought they only played 1 and 2. Either way. Then we've got King Vegeta, Great Ape Assault. 5 costs, 25,000 power with triple strike. EX evolve 3 blue energy over a blue King Vegeta. They could have made him cheaper than the other King Vegeta Ape. Come on now. His permanent says, when using this card's evolve skill from your hand, you can choose battle cards from your energy and play this card in active mode. So we're going with the EX evolve mechanic from set 10, I believe, where you can EX evolve your shit from your energy. I like it, but I don't, because I don't like losing energy unless my opponent's also losing energy. When this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and return it to its owner's hand. Could have at least put it at the bottom of the deck. Come on, King Vegeta. You're supposed to be the king of the Saiyans, and you not even taking away card advantage. What's wrong with you? Then we've got King Vegeta, the Distrustful. He's a 3 cost, 19,000 with deflect. His auto says, when this card is played, choose up to 1 blue Unison card in your Unison area or drop area, return it to its owner's hand, then at the end of the turn, switch up to 1 of your mono blue energy to active mode. I guess I'd sure drop area, return it to your hand, because it gets you another card, but why the hell would you bounce one back from, I mean, if it was, guess it was about to die or something, but I wouldn't want to put one back into my hand from the board just to restand 1 energy. So other auto says, choose 1 mono blue card in your hand and discard it when your opponent attacks. Negate the attack, then negate the skill for the game. So he gets you a free negate. That's not terrible, and he can get you back 1 of your Unison cards. But I don't know, 3 costs is a little hefty, and I mean, Ape Vegeta doesn't. He bounces 1 card back, but aside from being a triple strike Great Ape, I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible, but I don't know that I would use it. I don't know that you'll have room for it in a dedicated, you know, Ape deck anyways. Then we've got Vegeta, Young Elite. He's a 2 cost, 15,000. His auto says, once per turn, add 1 card from your life to your hand. When this card attacks, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 4 or less, return it to its owner's hand, then switch this card to active mode. Okay, so cheap way to bounce stuff back. But again, bouncing it back to hand, I don't like that. I liked when blue started to go from bounce to hand to put on bottom of deck, because that is actually good and gets you card advantage and a reason to play a card. This isn't terrible, but I mean, for 2 energy, you could just do like counterplay shit or whatever that actually does put stuff on the bottom of the deck. Then we've got Torah, Great Ape Assault. He's a 4-cost, 20,000 blocker. His permanent says, when using this card's evolve skill from your hand, you can choose battle cards from your energy and play it in active mode. So I'm guessing all of them are probably going to say that. You can EX evolve him for 2 blue energy on a blue Torah. At the end of the turn, switch this card to active mode, so you don't even need Planet Vegeta for this guy. And if your leader card is a blue Saiyan card, when this card is KO'd by an opponent's skill, place this card in your energy area, or in your energy from your drop area. So, ideally here, unlike with the 2-drop Bardock, and 2-drop Bardock, I guess they could KO it because they don't want you to evolve it. But with the Great Apes, as long as you've got, some good support to keep them alive, your opponent either has to run all of them over or kill them with a skill, which then triggers this, which then is kind of like a weird Bardock ramp variant that I am perfectly okay with. Then we've got Bardock, Torah, Bardock's crewmate. He's a 2-cost, 15,000. When this card is used in a combo during your opponent's turn, choose one of your blue Bardock's crew cards in your battle area and switch to active mode. I like this. I like this a lot. You combo him for no energy. Switches your Bardock back to active mode, makes your opponent discard a card. It's pretty solid. I like that. And, I mean, also, you could use it on, like, the new Ape stuff, and they could block stuff. But I'm talking about OG Bardock's Crew, 5-drop Bardock from Clash of Fates. That's what I want to use this for. Then we've got Fasha, Great Ape Assault. She's got unique and critical. Ooh, 20,000 power. EX evolve for 1 blue on a Fasha. And same permanent, you can play her using cards in your energy. If your leader card is a blue Saiyan card, when a card in your energy evolves into this card, if you have less energy than your opponent, add the top card of your deck to your energy and rest mode. That's fucking dope. That's really dope. She doesn't have blocker, but that's cool. So basically, you can evolve her from your energy and then still get a card in your energy to replace it. That's pretty cool. I like that because then you can play her without actually losing card advantage. That's pretty cool. And critical, 20,000 critical, you guys know I love my critical damage. Now we've got Fasha, Bardock's crewmate. She's a 1-cost, 5,000 power. Auto for burst 2 says, if your leader card is a blue Saiyan card, and you add 1 card from your life to your hand, when this card attacks, it gets plus 15,000 power for the turn. At the end of the turn, if your leader card is a blue Bardock's crew, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. So, holy shit, she is going to let you awaken fucking fast. And she's, a 1-drop Bardock's crew, which, I mean, this is great for offensive power for sure. But don't forget, we got the 1-drop Fasha from Clash of Fates that lets you look at top 5 and add a Bardock's crew to your hand. That's pretty solid, too. I feel like when I build Bardock's crew decks, Bardock, Torah, and Fasha end up in the deck, and Borgos and Shugesh, I'm just like, I have no space for you. Like, I'm admitting you guys are part of the crew. I just don't have room for you. Speaking of Shugesh, we have Shugesh, the Great Ape Assault. He's a 3-cost, 19,000 blocker. EX evolve him for 1 blue energy. When this card is KO'd, just KO'd in general, choose up to 1 blue Bardock's crew with an energy cost of 5 or less in your hand and play it with the skills negated for the turn. Fucking excuse me? So you get to play Clash of Fates Bardock. My baby SPR gets to finally come out. I don't even know if that means I would bother playing. I mean, you could still play the Torah, I guess. But that's what? You play him for 2 energy, and then it's 3 energy to get out the Bardock. So that's still 5 total. Whereas this, you can evolve him using a Shugesh in your energy. So you're basically playing this for 1 energy, and then when this is KO'd using its blocker ability, you get out the Bardock for 1 energy. Holy fuck. Never mind, Shugesh, we got room for you. You may be a big boy, but we gonna make some big-ass room for you. Pull up a chair. Come on, boy. Then we got Shugesh, Bardock's crewmate. He's a 2-cost, 15,000. When this card attacks, draw 1 card. He's kind of like a little bit of a watered-down variant of the Shugesh that we got in Clash of Fates. That one was, I believe, a 3-cost, 15,000 that you got to attack and draw a card. If you didn't draw a card, you got to attack and he'd have double strike. If you didn't choose double strike, you got to draw a card. So a little bit more flexibility there, but he cost 1 extra to play. So same power though, so this is not bad, and this will definitely give you fuel to play that amazing Shugesh Ape card. Then we've got Borgos, Great Ape Assault. He's a 3-cost, 15,000, unique and barrier. EX evolve for 1 blue energy. You can use it from your energy to evolve. Activate battle once per turn. Choose 1 blue BARDOCK CREW card in your battle area other than copies of this card. Switch it to active mode, then negate that card's skills for the turn. So, okay, so I guess what you would want to do is... He's got barriers, so you're going to evolve him, but you're going to leave him there for the most part. Unless you play Planet Vegeta, this switches all your apes to active mode anyways. But if you don't, then you can just active... Oh, and it's active battle. That's even better. Because you can switch... You can switch a Great Ape back to active mode, let it attack again, and then it would go back to rest mode. But then Planet Vegeta would put it back to active mode again at the end of the turn. That's fucking cool. Borgos, man, boy, I was wrong about you. You got a funky-ass haircut. You got a weird-ass... Just everything about you is just fucking weird. You are the odd one in the crew. But, come on, man. We gonna make room for you. Good. Pull up a chair, get a taco, something. And actually, I wondered too, with this activate battle ability. So it's activate battle, so you can use it on your turn and your opponent's turn. As I've already mentioned, because for whatever reason I feel like I'm talking in circles here. I'm just excited, really. I mean, who wouldn't be excited? Anyway. So if you use that on Clash of Fates Bardock, attack, use this ability, put him back to active mode. I'm guessing his auto would trigger first before... Because it says switch to active mode, then negate that card's skills for the turn. But since it's an auto, he would switch, auto would go into pending. You would still cause your opponent to discard a card, I'm assuming. And then you could just attack with it again. Then during your opponent's turn, do the activate battle to switch it back to active mode. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Then we've got Borgos, Bardock's crewmate, 1 cost, 4,000 with barrier. When this card is played, draw 1 card. Once per turn, when your opponent switches their energy to active mode using a counter skill, place it to 1 card in your... Okay, so it's kind of like the... I think it was Mai that we talked about yesterday. That's kind of like a silver bullet for counter skills. Really, again, the only thing I feel like that's going to hit is... It's going to hit the blue baby stuff for sure, and it's going to hit your blue negate stuff. It's not terrible, but it feels like, to me, we've had a couple sets of cards like this come out in varying sets. I think we had... One was in... Was it set 8? Might have been set 8. It was set 7 or set 8. Each card had... Or each color had a card that did the same fucking skill. We've had a couple things like that, and they have their usefulness, but not for a whole lot of time. It's more of a side deck card than anything, but you do need a blue Borgos for that evolve into that amazing Borgos ape. So, I mean, you may just throw him in there just for the hell of it. I mean, when he's played, you draw a card, so it does get you, you know, an extra energy. Or an extra... Wow, like... Yeah. Get you an extra card in your hand. There we go. I swear, English is our primary language. Then we have Nappa, Promising Youth. He's a 4-cost, 20,000. It's still weird seeing Nappa with hair. He's got double strike. He's got EX Evolve on a blue Nappa Adolescence. What the hell? You can evolve him from your energy. Auto, once per turn. When this card attacks, activate this skill. At the end of the turn, switch up to one of your blue energy to active mode. Okay, so you basically get to play him for free? Interesting. I mean, you're going to go down in energy because you're going to use a Nappa from your energy. But you basically be playing it for no energy. And that's a 20,000 double strike. That's not terrible. I don't think I'm going to find room to use them in BARDOCK CREW. That's for damn sure. But that's not a terrible card at all. I actually really like that. And then we have Nappa once again with hair. He's a 2-cost 20,000. That, yeah, he's a vanilla beater. Is this actually... Ooh. This is the only blue Nappa card that I think we have now that I think about it. So that's really going to be the only way to play that Nappa. So not terrible. It does kind of make me wish that there was a way to punish your opponent for having more energy than you. You know, other than the cards that Bandai banned. Is there any cards that let you get energy if your opponent has more? I don't know. I'll have to do some digging to see how we can really take advantage of that evolve from your energy ability. Then we have Chilled, greatest pirate in the cosmos. That's a mouthful. He's a 3-cost 19,000 with unique. His auto says once per turn for 1 blue energy. If this card's attack deals damage to your opponent or removes a marker from an opponent's unison card, play up to 1 blue skillless card with an energy cost of 3 or less from your deck or drop area. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it. That, I don't like that. Nope, don't like that at all. So, from your deck or drop area. So, 1 blue energy and you're getting out a 30,000 beat stick. I mean, granted, it's not going to do shit else. But it's still 30 fucking thousand. Ew. Activate main says, if you have 3 or more energy and choose 1 skillless battle card in your hand and discard it, play this card from your hand. What the fuck? Okay, see, that's why I said I don't like this. I don't like this. So, 3 or more energy, you go, I'm going to choose this 30,000 vanilla battle card, put it in my drop area. I'm going to play Chilled. Now that I've played Chilled, I'm going to attack and do damage or remove a marker, use 1 energy, and then play that card I discarded right back to the board. You're losing no card advantage, and you're getting 2 3-drops. 1 19,000, 1 30,000. 6 energy worth of battle cards for 1 energy. That's insane. That's actually crazy. I like this card. I mean, I hate this fucking card, but I like this card. It's... Ooh, imagine if it wasn't skillless. Imagine if it just let you play... Well, they wouldn't do that. Bandai's not that stupid, right? Right? Then we have Pirate Guard Toby. He's a 2-cost 15,000 counterattack. Negate the attack and play this card. When this card is KO'd, play 1 Chilled Army token with 10,000 power. I mean... Why would they KO it? Unless they play a card that just nukes the field. Or they really want to kill it in battle. I don't see why they would do that, but I mean... It should have been when this card is played, you get a token. But, I mean, it's Chilled stuff. I know some people like Chilled. I've seen some people attempt to keep, building Chilled stuff. We get some support for it here and there, like we are getting now, but it's just not enough. I'm sorry, guys. Then we have Pirate Guard Kabira. He's a 2-cost 15,000. Also a counter. Play this card, and if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 3 or less, it's returned to its owner's hand instead of being played. So, since it's got that instead of text, it basically negates any autos that would happen when that card comes into play. And then when this card's KO'd, play another Chilled's Army token. So, I mean, just leave him there. You don't have to KO him. And even if you do, it's just a token with 10,000 power. That's weaker than the battle card, actually. So, hell, you may even want to just KO it just to get rid of the battle card. Then we've got Riot Javelin. It's a 2-cost counterattack with a beautiful fucking artwork of Bardock. God damn, and that's a super rare. If that can be an SPR, I will fucking be happy. Actually, I won't because I don't know that I want to play this. If your leader card is blue, negate the attack, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost 5 or less, ignoring barrier, return it to its owner's hand. I might want to play this. I don't know though, 2 energy for a counterattack. The Bardock CREW stuff is getting cheaper to play, so I might have the energy to do it. Well, I'd have to see. But, I mean, either way, this art is already fucking dope, so you don't even need an SPR. But an SPR, this would be fantastic. Or, give us an SPR of that fucking, the 5-drop Bardock Ape that they already showed us, that we already did a video on. Hell, I'll take either of those. The more SPR Bardocks, the better. Then we've got Flame Bullet, which is a 1-cost counterattack. If your leader card is blue, negate the attack, then choose up to one of your mono blue battle cards and switch it to active mode. See, right there. There's another card right there that would let you switch Clash of Fate Bardock. I like how they're giving us all this BARDOCK CREW stuff, and I'm like, hey, I can use this with the card that came out like 2 years ago. That's what I want to use it for. Then we have Downfall of Pride. It's a 2-cost activate main. If your leader card is blue, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less, place it at the bottom of its owner's deck, then choose up to one of your blue Unison cards in your Unison area or drop area and return it to its owner's hand. I mean, that's not terrible. You get rid of a 5-drop that actually goes to the bottom of the deck, not bouncing it back to the hand. And then you get one of your Unison cards back from the drop area. It's not terrible. I would just hate to have to, you know, well, you don't even have to choose one in your Unison area because it's choose up to one. So you can either do a 1-for-1 and you play this and bounce a card, or you get a +1 because you get the bounce a card and then add a Unison from your drop area back to your hand. So this is a pretty solid card too, but I just looking at this stuff, I don't know how to fit all this stuff in one deck. I mean, sure, they increased it from 50 to 60, but I don't want a 60-card deck, and even then, I still don't think that's fucking room for all this. I already didn't have room for all the stuff in my BARDOCK CREW deck before they decided to give us more stuff. And I'm not complaining. Thank you, Bandai, for all the new presents. Then we have Bardock Legends Origin. Holy shit, I like this card already. He's a 4-cost blue-yellow, energy exhaust, unique, blocker, and a rival for 1 blue energy. His permanent says, if you have a blue BARDOCK CREW in play, negate this card's energy exhaust skill in all areas. Hell fucking yeah, so you get a blue-yellow, which is what we fucking wanted. And you get to get around energy exhaust. I mean, you already had the blue-yellow Beerus that, you know, ignored energy exhaust. God damn, you're going to need 4 of those Beerus, and you're going to want 4 of these in the deck that there's already not... Man... this shit's gonna fry my brain. Auto says, at the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. If your leader card is a blue BARDOCK CREW card, draw 2 cards. What the ass? My guy. So, at the end of your turn, he switches. So, he can then use blocker. And you get to draw 2 cards. And you play him for 1 energy. Man. Man, I knew Bardock was going to stay my favorite in this fucking deck. This god... And even though he's Chilled Saga, he's not Bardock Saga, he's actually got the BARDOCK CREW tag. That's wild. And he's a 4-cost. So you could play Planet Vegeta and search this fucker out because he's a 4-cost. Damn. And this is a super rare, so it's going to look pretty as shit. And I bet you this one going to get that SPR treatment. It's gonna be shiny. We gonna have to reallocate. Allocate? What? I don't know what fucking word I was just trying to use, but we're gonna have to get rid of some of our other decks to make room for the money in our wallet to provide us with all of these beautiful presents before Christmas. Then we have Imparted Wishes Torah. He's a 2-cost blue-yellow, energy exhaust and blocker. And Aegis blue-yellow for no energy. That's pretty cool. Once per turn, of course. His auto says, add 1 blue BARDOCK CREW card from your energy to your hand. When this card is KO'd, negate this card's energy exhaust skill and place it in your energy. Hold on, wait. Let me stop. Go back. Add 1 blue BARDOCK CREW card from your energy to your hand. Okay, so it's now in your hand. When this card's KO'd, so when this card dies, Dodoria done punched him in the fucking mouth. Negate the energy exhaust skill and place it in your energy from your drop area. So, okay, so you use his blocker ability. Ow, he dies. Oh no. You're gonna add a card from your energy to your hand that you can then play next turn or what the hell ever. And you're putting a blue-yellow card in your energy in active mode. So that gets you a free energy. Ooh. See, Torah, that's why you're Bardock's best man. Come on now. And that's a rare, too. Ooh, man. I don't think I'd ever play anything else in this game. Like, androids were my first love in this game. Always, you know, but Bardock Crew came in and, well, it's like when the Fire Nation attacked. Then we've got Jean, the Loving Saiyan. She's a 2-cost blue-yellow. Choose one card in your hand and discard it. When this card is played, you can play up to one skill list battle card with energy cost of 2 or less from your drop area, or at the end of the turn, choose up to 2 of your blue energy and switch them to active mode. I mean, that's not terrible. But, and it doesn't specify mono blue, so you could switch all of these blue-yellows. But what, I don't know, I mean, I understand she's Bardock's girl and all, but I don't know why I would play her. I mean, I'm not playing skill-less shit, so the play one skill-less shit, I don't fucking need that. At the end of the turn, choose up to 2 of your blue energy and switch them to active mode. I mean, but you're going to take 2 energy to play her. She's 16k, and then, I mean, it's like playing her for free, I guess. But the Bardock's Crew, first of all, she's not even Bardock's Crew. And the deck is already pretty stacked as it is. I don't even know that I'm going to keep being able to play the free Gene Blocker in Bardock's Crew. There's so many cards. Like, if I don't have room for that, I probably definitely don't have room for this. But that's going to go ahead and wrap this video up. This one probably was long as shit. I have no idea how long this video turned out to be, but I am super excited. And everything we've seen here cannot have me more excited than anything else we see in this set. Like, I usually don't care for draft box stuff anyways, but nothing here can be topped. The exception being that in green, they're like, hey, everything green is Android 17 and 18, and it's better than this Bardock's Crew stuff. That is the only way I would be more hyped for this than I currently am right now. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What do you think about the new Bardock Crew stuff, and do you think it can hold a candle to everything else that is in the current meta? What is your favorite card from this set? Because I honestly, I don't know right now. Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. With that, we're going to go ahead and get the frig out of here, and we'll see you guys in the next video.